About is the strength in Northeast Ohio as an arts and culture mecca. We in Northeast Ohio, in Cuyahoga County in particular, have such an incredible depth of product, arts and culture product, that we could easily become the Orlando of cultural arts. But we as a community have never embraced the idea that we could truly be a tourism destination. We've spent decades trying to put together a new convention facility because certainly we see the market as an important place for industry meetings and large industry meetings as a revenue generator, but have never truly seen our arts assets as a revenue generating, business generating, job generating asset for the region. Partly this has been due because they've been supported to a large extent through the existing corporations and private individuals in the county, but that has changed, and for us to hang on to some of these amazing assets and likewise to grow our region, we need to really use these assets in a different way. And I feel very passionately that we need to find collaborative ways to start packaging all of these incredible assets along with the other visitor assets, hotels, transportation, dining, our business community, to find much more dynamic and aggressive ways of communicating what we have and engaging people with what we have from outside the market in, so that we're bringing new dollars in. And as we use that asset, we have the opportunity to grow jobs. There's a huge amount of jobs from all quarters that are involved in tourism. And tourism is both leisure travelers as well as business travelers. So tourism is that global phrase that industry that is incredibly powerful. If you're growing, let's say, Cuyahoga County's bed nights just 10%, that would be almost 500,000 bed nights. That would translate into over $100 million in incremental gross revenue for the region. And where that would translate out to would be the linen companies having to do extra linen washing, and food companies and storage companies and people inside the hotels and cab drivers and waiters at restaurants and people working in the arts and culture arena, supporting all the different assets that we have. So we need to find ways to truly package all this and start building that idea that we as a community have everything right here already existing, and start putting all these pieces together to understand the true power of what we've got right at our feet. I was the interim executive director of Red and Orchestra, and just this week this incredible orchestra folded. And someone said to me, don't worry, this, really, it wasn't the orchestra's fault, because so many other arts organizations in the same sort of category are struggling and failing. We cannot continue to support our arts and culture community solely on our resident population. We must start seeing our arts and culture assets as an asset that we can leverage to draw in new business, to help grow the economic prosperity across the county, across the region. And I'm very passionate about this. I think that it is an asset that has such incredible wealth for our community, that is so underutilized, and it is an area that employs a lot of women in many different ways. And I think that we as women can find ways to help support this initiative and find ways for all of the different hospitality, travel assets to work together in a collaborative fashion, and through putting together 1 + 1 realize 7 in incremental growth in our region. So that is what I'm focused on. That's what I'm passionate about. and I welcome anybody who wants to come along and help me make this happen.